This week's all-new episode of Archer is called Edie's Wedding, and it finds Sterling forced to accompany a distraught Pam back to the home farm for her sister's wedding. Now, to me, that sounds like a classic setup in the making, doesn't it? One that will give us a great chance to get to know Pam as a character through her family. Well, that's not really the case, because the episode swerves super quickly as Cyborg Barry, Archer's, arch nemesis, finds them at the airport and sets out to kill our hero. Keep in mind that Barry is very much in the right in wanting to kill Archer because Archer, ruined his life multiple times. Oh, we still get to meet Pam's sister, and she's absolutely horrible to her. Come to think of it, Pam, despite being plenty messed up like everyone on the show, she's still probably the nicest person in the whole series. So you hate Edie pretty damn quickly, the joke being that Edie and Pam ultimately have more in common than they don't. But we never make it to the wedding or go anywhere beyond this point because Pam quickly gets kidnapped by Barry. So at that point it's up to Edie and Archer to team up and save her. This is funny because Edie deserves to be taken down a peg and Archer doesn't take anyone's crap, so you pretty much know where all this is going. Back at ISIS, Lana needs to find a sitter now that Archer pretty much left without telling her where he was going. But everyone at ISIS keeps trying to give her the slip. It's funny, after the last 2 episodes of trying to look for the baby, here she's trying to get rid of it, and in the end it's Cyril who offers to take the baby, and we get the feeling that he still very much hopes that he and Lana can get back together one day as a couple. And all of this culminates in a big fight scene at the grain silo, and yet not as big a fight scene as we've come to expect from the last handful of episodes. Part of me wonders if they blew the show's newer, bigger budget on that bitching avalanche from the last episode and didn't have anything left over for this one. Edie's Wedding overall was a pretty good episode that I felt could have been great if only it was more willing to go whole hog with either the Barry or Pam side of the story. Instead, we kind of got the least of both worlds in my mind. It's still plenty of fun with a ton of great running gags and at least one hilarious shout out to where Katya, the Russian cyborg, is right now, but overall it left me just a little bit wanting, an 8 out of